Man. It's your boy Nick Carwell. Just kidding. Okay, hold villain. Oh, it's okay. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, baby, baby, I wanna know what you wanna do.
Sounds reckless. I'm in.
What are we waiting for? Let's hit Hydra hard.
You know what I don't get? Why everyone around has a stick up their ass all the time.
Being a hero comes with much responsibility. Our colleagues recognize that.
But it's so boring. Aren't you tired of all the serious doom and gloom attitude?
Nom, nom, nom.
No. It is a part of their personality, and I try to accept it.
So you're telling me if I stopped being insanely cool and walked around with an attitude problem, you'd still like me?
Absolutely.
Damn it, you're too nice. You must have read my diary. All right, no more getting into our feels. Apocalypse from apocalypse. Am I right?
We have to take the fight to Hydra. Maybe we can catch them unprepared. Today feels like the day to take the fight directly to Lilith. Sic transia gloria, Lilith fades. It's starting to feel like maybe, just maybe, we're all working together now. Feels nice. I never wanted to lead the Midnight Sun. Awesome! Thanks, Hunter! Hey, can I ask a favor?
The Abbey is full of mystery. It keeps its secrets close, even from the Sorcerer Supreme. It is a pale shadow of my Sanctum Sanctorum, of course, but it has a rustic charm to it.
Did you not consider the Abbey's simplicity as an illusion?
What are you on about? I can see behind the veil, Hunter. When I gaze upon the Abbey, it reveals nothing but... Oh, I see. A hidden complexity in its geographical nondescription, an unremarkability in triplicate. Rather, octuplicate. An eightfold veil for the 5 earthly senses and the 3 not of this earth. My compliments to Caretaker and the late Miss Harkness. There is a simple elegance here that I quite appreciate.
Who had to write that shit? Bad for them. How could I make Doctor Strange sound like a doctor and strange? How weak Deadpool is compared.
Evil doesn't take time. Neither should we.
Right one now.
Thanks, Hunter. I needed this.
Think Doctor Strange knows Merlin? I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword. Do your thing.
Head prop.
Back to Eastern Europe? Maybe I can finally get some decent pampushka.
We must not leap to conclusions or confrontation. Hunter, hello.
To think, long ago the nation of Transia was once the seat of power for the heroic knights of Wundagore.
Might as well be Camp Hydra these days.
They're pulling in reinforcements from everywhere. But reinforcing what exactly?
Mount Wundagore. There's been something wrong with that place for as long as I can remember.
Something like this.
Nothing wrong with that. Now we know where to strike. Time for a little payback on Queen, Demon... No? Right. Make one slight mistake.
Handing my mother the last page of the Darkhold?
Bringing back the Hulk?
Okay, same mistake, technically. Fine. You take point then.
Roger that.
Actually, how about you let us handle things? The Sanctum, Tony's Gamma Death Star, Wanda. Think about it. Every time we listen to you all, some new catastrophe seems. You're not our babysitter, Hunter. You're our leader, and we are the Midnight Suns. We're family.
And family's family. So this time,
We got your back.
Then what are we waiting for?
The midnight sunshine! Oh god, I'm glad I've been leveling her up, but she sucks. There we go.
And that's something I gotta do. Yeah.
Look at that. No, we aren't. Ain't doing this shit.
But what if we aim for his heart or something?
He's not a vampire. He's a gamma-powered muscle man.
Juiced up with a heavy dose of Lilith's corruption.
In other words, we're screwed.
Look, I know Lilith is like a dark goddess with an extra angry Hulk as her number 2.
Don't forget the Parchment of Power. She got that too, which is like super.
But we've got something that she doesn't.
A death wish?
No, dude. We've got friends. Each other. We're the Midnight Suns. And you know what we Suns do? We rise. We've got this, guys. We have to.
We rise.
Fucking. Blade, Robbie, you know what to do.
Friend
right?
power. Unite.
We'll see you soon, Nico.
Better not leave me hanging, because our entire continued existence depends on us.
Right. No pressure. It's just the end of the world.
Not if we can help it.
Not if we can help the demons.
I'll be monitoring the troops' movements from here.
Onward.
You have a small window to strike the facility.
Onward.
Giant alien slime bubbles, demon energy barriers, or jolly green monsters?
Then they are ours.
That room.
Lilith, too. So it was here, all along. Wanda was right.
She usually is.
Ooh.
Right. One problem at a time. Midnight Suns, assemble!
The fuck?
Or whatever.
Yes. Midnight Suns assemble or whatever.
Why not?
What? What? That was lame.
It looks as if Lilith has sent every last Hydra goon she could find to guard the entrance.
Between the creepy glow and the howling demonic Hulk, I think we're running out of time.
We must not let them stand in our way.
I'll give it a
Okay. Take it back, she's kind of badass.
Very effective.
Here's one for ya.
Sorry, I'm not.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
So it begins.
Good one.
Blasted.
Once again.
Music just stopped. Great music loop, guys. You guys did a great job making this. so.
They are repositioned. Forever in service. I always hold a grudge.
No retreat. Target locked in.
Changing their approach.
To think this was once hallowed ground, long before Lilith was entombed here.
Too bad it was Hydra that finally stuck around.
Chthon has been waiting eons for this moment. I'm not giving Hydra any more credit than I have to.
Nor should you.
Did you really expect to win?
This will never.
Whatever works.
There are worse things than death, and I can make them happen for you.
I feel more like myself every day. Tell us what you know, Fiend.
Tell us, Fiend.
For Hydra!
Saying it, okay? Yeah, make sure it's just live because they want. They won't.
Oh, wow. Gotta put, cause the no, that's live.
nothing compared to the things I have seen. And tell us what you know. Going for it.
Hi, whatever.
Hail that.
We both know you're not good enough for me.
The Knights of Wundagore held rituals of their own not far from here. They believed this land was cursed.
A well-justified conclusion.
Wundagore resonates with the dark energies of Cthon. Even the mountain could not contain its vile influence forever.
How about this one?
Leave some for the rest of us.
I have a long memory. You would be food for a lesser demon in Limbo.
Not to sound cocky, but some horrible Lilith monster would have been a lot more interesting than Hydra.
Nico?
Yeah, that occurred to me just as I was saying it. Oh well. This should be good.
Oh shit.
Buy us some time!
Get inside while you can. Leave that to me.
Punch it!
Hell yeah!
You alone among your kind can serve as the conduit of my power, precious child. Liber tenebris, reversus es nobis. Only a few moments longer. Together we will reforge the Darkhold and usher in...
It's over, lady!
Mother, no! Stop this!
Lucky shot. She won't hit me again.
But it is all for you. Everything I do is always for you, child.
Block her out! She gave up the right to call you that word when she sold her soul to that monster.
The truth shall reveal itself soon enough, sister.
Even with her attention focused on that damn book, Lilith's barrier will not be easy to bring down.
Yeah, but the cave shore is.
Midnight suns, disassemble.
Disassemble.
It's not the most elegant solution, but bringing the roof down on them will certainly put a damper on things.
Should have hit those columns with the hell grind. I'm gonna tell Robbie you said that.
You asked for it.
These fanatics are always the same.
You were too weak for this fight.
Get ready.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, promiscuous. Your mother abandoned.
Get some.
Con uno promediante me duele.
This shall be of great help.
It is time.
What's up, bro? It's so rico though. So rico. Yeah. It's good. It's like smoky.
Haven't lost interest yet.
Do not waste will not be undone.
You have the power to stop this, Mother.
A debt of blood is owed, and a debt of blood shall be paid. Chthon will rise.
There's no convincing her. You know what you have to do.
Accept.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Watch me.
What are you doing? What the hell? Right now. The fucking order.
Hope to break my resolve. Not lost focus yet.
Sarah, my sister. It's been far too long.
Don't speak as if you know me, demon. You haven't been my sister for centuries.
Saddens me to hear you say that. But there's still time for you to see things his way.
No one calling themselves the Midnight Sun will ever join your corrupted ranks. I promise you that.
That's a neat trick. No time to hesitate.
Oh.
Looks like they still want a piece.
Lilith may have found the one man, or monster, capable of withstanding the dark energies of that book long enough to fully restore it.
Banner's been nothing but trouble since this whole thing started.
We both know what it is like to have a power that others desire, Blade.
Maybe, but I don't rip my clothes off and go berserk whenever I'm in a bad mood. That's one hell of a move.
Back into the fray.
The light will carry you onward. I owe you one. Stark should have just nuked this place for Morgan. You know he's got one somewhere.
We have enough problems with the Hulk as it is. Without that to calm his temper.
I say we do it anyway. Burn them all.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure I can keep this up.
Again.
It's nice not being on the receiving end of your wrath.
Damn, I messed up that one. Fucked up that one. Oh yeah, it is now. As we. Sorry.
Continue their march towards hell.
They require aid here.
Back in the game.
Feel my call. Once again, Lilith's servants fall. Something. Catch and escape. Return to me.
Looks like they call for help. If you still want it, come and get it. Spirits do not die.
Liber tenebris reversus es nobi.
Get out of there, now! You've done more than anyone could ask.
Almost. Yo, demon lady! One thing before we go. This is for
Johnny Blaze.
No! The spell must not be interrupted!
Now we may leave.
Mother.
Your mother died centuries ago. Now get out of there.
What's wrong?
Everything.
Yes, Robbie, I have eyes.
Dude, that's so freaking crazy.
Please be alarmed in silence.
Yeah, tell that to Sparky.
The mysterious structure, which has
I
been
hope
described
Aunt May
as
isn't
some
watching
kind
this
of
because she's
ancient
going to
temple,
flip.
has suddenly appeared in the war-torn Republic
I try to
of
stop
Transia,
it, but
decimating a
I
remote
screwed
village
up,
at the base
Robbie.
of Mount
It's
Wonderful.
okay, you can
These
say it.
images,
Doesn't
taken
matter
by
who
tourists,
screwed up.
have been reposted
What
over
matters
2
is that
million
we're
times
screwed.
on every social media outlet with the hashtag #ApocalypseWow.
We're in the end game now.
You're expecting to hear a witty one-liner. I get it. But I gotta say, I'm speechless.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You dropped a freaking mountain on the Hulk, and he waltzed away like it was nothing. I mean, if a mountain didn't kill him, what could? My ego? No, no. It couldn't stand carrying the weight of the Oh, a billion elephants. A duck the size of a house? Or maybe 2 mountains.
Maybe.
I see you are trying to help with hypotheticals.
Moi? You've got the wrong guy, Hunter. I'm a problem solver, and we have a green guy to squash. Re-squash.
I appreciate the sentiment, but the others may not.
Why do you think I'm keeping it between you and me?
Because I am your favorite.
Bingo. After all that, we can add another L to the pile.
An L?
You know, a loss. A goose egg. A big fat 0. Gotta say, I don't know how you keep up the cheerleader attitude.
I have faith we will still win in the end.
Where does this so-called faith come from? The Good Feelings supply store?
From myself and my friends, like you.
Right in the feels.
You sound in pain.
It's okay. I'm into it. Just take it sleazy, Hunter. The fight's not going anywhere.
Sorry about that.
Will I see you at the meeting?
Maybe. Depends how bored I am.
Freaking Wolverine.
Coming to book club tonight?
Meet you there.
Let's head over.
Damn, trying to like ghost on him. Nah, he made me.
My plan backfired. Thought choosing a weird book would drive people away.
Why would you do that?
More punch for the rest of us.
Why have I not heard of Crash Morgan? I know it's an older book, but this is exactly the kind of story I like.
I thought Logan might bail. But I told him we bring more snacks this time. I have him figured out. Can we start?
I am ready.
All right, Logan, I need to know. Why did you choose this book?
I'll tell you, just not yet. I want to hear what you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The next morning, they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it. When the princess asks what the future holds and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, it gave me chills.
Is it just me, or do the stellar bodies represent their time together?
Absolutely. The time they have together is fleeting. I think this is where Crash first realizes there's no future for the two of them. Anyway, I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their Null Stalkers.
I don't get why the robot dog didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the flypod. Crash says there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess must take the throne. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos. Glaxogorp agrees, but why? Crash breaks the vow in the next chapter.
Glaxocorp agrees because all Zorgots know Crash never lies.
Isn't that the point? Crash cares so deeply for the princess that even a vow can be broken. And how does that tie into the Hydro gunfight at the top of the space scraper?
Really? You don't see it?
I do.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
But then, when do they...
The Hydro gunfight. Crash gets hit in the helmet and goes down. And what happens whenever Crash is unconscious?
The helmet changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form, but where do they stash the princess?
That rocket sled had a bunch of places to hide a princess.
Ah, but the next time you see the sled, Glaxogorp passes it off to another Zorgot and orders it to be sterilized. Their plan required her to be in Crash's suit. The opaque helmet keeps her safe. So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's Zoom vest, and smashes through the monoculus.
So, if that's the actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shape-shifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made two vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever. I like it more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
So, Logan, why did you pick this book?
Because my book was the best of them.
You have only been to 2 meetings.
Yeah, but you know I'm right.
I almost wish this book was a comic instead. I would have liked to see the monoculus.
You did not mention a book for next time.
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club on a hiatus until things are less apocalyptic.
I hope we come back to this in the future.
Same here.
Books are a gourmet meal for thought. Not to call anyone out, but you just can't feed your mind gristle.
Well, who else would you invite, if you could?
There's a lawyer who got me out of a bad situation a few years back. Smart as a whip, picks up on subtle things even I tend to miss. As long as the books we read have Braille copies, I could convince him. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is ending, I'll start a sparring club.
A sparring club? Is that just training with a fancy name?
You saw right through me. You calling it?
I should leave.
Later then.
Wanda, there's something I ought to say to you.
Oh?
You were right about Lilith's tomb.
Did you just say I was right about something?
I did. Just as you were probably right about other things, too. Many other things. You let an old, stubborn immortal let you take the blame for so much.
You were hurting. You needed something to point to.
And here I was thinking I was the one who was supposed to take care of all of you. I am sorry, Wanda. For everything.
So am I.
I see you and Caretaker are on the mend.
Seems so. I should be happy about it. But how can I be happy about anything when the Temple of Cthon is wreaking havoc on my home? I grew up in Transia, you know. In a remote village at the foot of Mount Wondergore. It's all destroyed now. Along with those poor people's lives.
Wanda, I am so sorry.
Not as sorry as they are. I can promise you that.
We will save them. That I can promise.
And I'd like to be around to help them. But first, we have to stop your mom. I'm afraid of her, you know. Of seeing her. I mean, what if it happens again? What if she turns me back into bad Wanda? What if I go dark?
If it came to that, we would find a way of removing her corruption again.
I appreciate that, but I don't think you're going to have time for all that while you're also trying to stop Cthon from tentacle climbing into this dimension.
You're right. We probably would not have time to save you.
You wouldn't?
I'm joking.
Oh, you almost got me there.
No one is leaving you behind, ever again.
Promise?
Cross my heart.
Well, I ought to get back to the news. See what new horrors are befalling my hometown.
Do not watch too much of it. The overconsumption of news media is supposed to be bad for your mental health, especially during an apocalypse.
There are worse things for your mental health, Hunter, and I'm pretty sure I've experienced them all. I'll take my chances with a little cable news. Night.
A little cable news. Okay. A wonder.
Let me guess. You came to rub it in? Tell me the Midnight Suns are just a bunch of Hero Academy dropouts who are in over their heads?
I'm not here to rub anything in. I came here to say, I thought what you did back there was brave. And bold.
Yeah, right. You mean brave and stupid?
You weren't being stupid. You did what you thought was right. Sometimes, we can do everything in our power to stop a bad thing from happening and still fall flat on our faces. Just keep your chin up and remember, failure is an essential part of the superhero gig. I mean, look at me. I haven't exactly been batting 1,000 these days, but that doesn't seem to have slowed down my ego any.
Well, wait. Are you, like, actually being nice to me?
Well, nothing like impending doom to bring people together. But seriously, I admire what you tried to pull off back then. Took a lot of guts. Maybe next time, you'll get the glory.
Thanks, Tony.
Anytime, Nico.
Yay, we did it. Ugh, the first time we're actually trusted to sit in the driver's seat, the first freaking time, and we couldn't stop her. We dropped a mountain on her head, and Lilith still managed to summon the Temple of Chthon. Way to go, team.
Lilith and the Hulk are just too powerful to face on our own.
No crap. Tell me something I don't know.
We were wrong to think trying to topple her tomb into ruins would result in anything but ruin.
Yeah, I know. Remember what we learned about sarcasm? Yeah, well, you're definitely making me feel like a fool right now. Thought Tony came to rub it in, but I see you're doing the honors. Alright, I'm gonna stay out here a while and lick my wounds for a little bit longer. Thanks for, checking up on me.
Anytime.
Are we still on speaking terms, or...
Transia. I don't know how we always end up back there.
Some places just have terrible luck.
Is it luck, or is it cursed? I mean, maybe there's a reason why tragedy keeps finding its way to Transia.
I don't believe in curses, but I do think something bad happened there a long time ago. We're still dealing with the fallout.
Starting to feel like we're really coming together as a team.
If it were up to me, I'd shut...
I don't know why I thought we were ready for this. I don't know why I thought we were ready for this. I don't know why I thought we were ready for this. I don't know why I thought we were ready for this. I don't know why I thought we were ready for this. I don't know why I thought we were ready for this.
It's being...
I don't know why I thought we were ready for this.
Yep, right next to knitting and stealing candy from babies.
Well, go be an idiot somewhere else. I'm done here.
I put on my apocalypse fighting boots one at a time, just like you. Nothing sparks a fire under your butt like the end of times. This isn't over until the Deadpool sings, and no one wants to hear that. We need to get you a trophy that says, biggest threat to Hydra. Love me some good old escapism. Wonder how long it'll take for your social cues to defrost. Pro tip, always blink. Can you believe no one wanted to play strip poker with me? Magic asked me if I knew what streaming was. Doesn't she know my handle? 6XX Deadpool XX9? Robbie won't let me use the TV because of the movies I watch. Nico bet that I couldn't beat her high score. Now I'm out $20. Magic asked me if I knew what streaming was. Doesn't she know my handle? 6XX Deadpool XX9?
You have gone too far, Mother.
I could say the same to you, child. Leaving me for dead and buried under that mountain. What a way to treat your mother.
One look at Transia tells me everything I need to know. Sarah was right. My mother died centuries ago.
Pains me to hear you say that. Especially when everything I have done has...
Do not say it. Do not tell me you have unleashed all those horrors in my name.
I do not need to. All will be revealed soon. The Darkhold is finally complete. The prophecy draws to its close. The Midnight Sun is coming, and with it, him. We will all have our final parts to play. Will you be ready when the curtain rises?
If everything you do is truly for me, Mother, then I beg you to stop. Let us both return to our graves and let the world know peace.
You almost sound like him.
I thought we could not talk about him here.
Don't be ridiculous, not him. Him. Your father. He once said something similar to me, several lifetimes ago.
I have never heard of you speak of him, until now.
We close upon the end of a billion years prophecy. Forgive me if I'm a bit... sentimental. I sometimes wonder if I could bring his soul to this place. To have him stand once more beside me. Beside us.
I implore you, do not. In his death, he has been spared the sight of the foul creature you have become. I envy him for that. What? No snappy comeback? Promises that we shall be reunited under the glorious eye of the Midnight Sun?
No, child. Not this time.
Damn.
Agatha?
I'm sorry to intrude, dear. Do you have a moment?
For you? Of course.
You always came to me for advice when vexed by a difficult problem. Never Sarah.
Agatha, does something trouble you? Perhaps I can return the favor.
And now you're the one reading my mind.
You used to read my mind?
It's an expression, my dear.
I choose to believe you. So, what do you need?
I don't know how to say this without sounding melodramatic, but... Despite our actions, the prophecy unfolds. Chthon's return seems inevitable. Yet all I can do for the people I love is haunt a library and play macabre tour guide.
Agatha...
I should be here with Sarah and yourself, helping to bring the team together. But I never have felt more... useless. I'm sorry, Hunter. I'll leave you to your rest.
Agatha, wait. Good night.
Agatha. Hunter, I'm coming in. Where is she? I heard you speaking with her.
I am surprised you can hear Agatha.
Then you don't deny it?
Why would I? Especially to you.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? Why didn't you tell Caretaker?
I made a promise not to tell.
To who?
Agatha.
Then why now?
Because if you can hear Agatha, the two of you need to have a long talk.
I don't know if I could face her.
Then let me talk to her.
All right. I'm trusting you, Hunter.
Good night.
Yeah. Locked in my room? What is this bullshit? I gotta go to sleep.
I should have guessed.
Guessed what?
That you wanted to show me another movie.
Not just another movie, my favorite movie. It's something I make all my friends watch with me.
We are friends now?
Well, I mean, I think you can be cool when you want to be.
I am cool.
For a 300-year-old artifact, you're getting there.
Why is she wearing that hideous red dress?
You're tearing me apart, Hunter. Pay attention.
It is a bit difficult. This movie is rather terrible.
It's called Camp, Hunter. It's supposed to be a little bad, but in a good way. Besides, it's a cult classic. Kind of like you.
I will try and take that as a compliment.
You're really starting to fit in with the rest of us, you know? We might just make a midnight sun out of you yet.
I still can't believe it.
What don't you believe, Robbie?
Awesome! Thanks, Hunter!
MJ, can you please drive by May's house and make sure she's okay? If she turned on the news, she's probably scared. I know you're upset too. Everyone's in the same boat. She won't want you to be making a fuss, so...
Hey Doc, I was thinking, what if you or magic opened up a portal and I could create a large-scale moving platform? Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? I'm pretty... Sometimes, I even impress myself. Good. I needed something to do. The latest advancements from the mind of genius Tony Stark, and they're all for you. Nice, you brought me the good stuff. It's all yours, Hunter. If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
have you brought me today? This will greatly advance our research capabilities.
Shh. Tony is working.
Until next time.
Oh, and she probably won't be going out to get her paper, so can you collect the daily...
I'm ready when you are. Time to spill your guts, Hydra. Here's the latest from Hydra World. Ready for some hero work?
Friendly neighborhood service at friendly neighborhood prices.
See you soon.
This is the first time I've been here since... well, since I had to leave the Abbey.
And?
For obvious reasons, Agatha is on my mind. I can't imagine how much pressure it would be to carry that kind of secret. Of course, I'd like to know more, but I trust you're doing the best you can.
Just, you're doing the best you can. Like, what does she mean?
It has not been easy.
Then I won't add to your burden. I don't know what I expected to find here.
Books, usually.
Thank you for that. I meant, Agatha and I spent so much time here, I expected to feel... I don't know, anything at all. Instead, I'm just... numb. I'm starting to feel guilty that I don't feel guilty.
If you want to talk about it, I will listen.
Thank you, but I don't want to distract from what I'm sure will be a busy day for you.
It is no trouble.
I know. But also, I need to figure it out for myself before I can talk about it. If the offer's still open later, I'll take you up on it.
I understand.
Well, I should get back to my studies.
Agatha, a moment?
Yes, Hunter? And why are we whispering?
Never mind.
All right, dear.
Agatha, a moment?
So, we're still whispering?
Meet me in my room. We need to talk.
All right. What is this about?
Wanda knows you are in the Abbey. Last night, she overheard us speaking.
She did?
She confronted me and demanded to know where you were.
What did you tell her?
I could not lie to her. Not about this.
I'm glad you didn't. If Wanda overheard me, the rules have changed.
Should we tell her?
Yes, this evening. I'll seek you out after the mission. Here I go, stirring up trouble. Feels like old times.
Hola. Uh-oh.
I apologize for not having the bandwidth to speak last night. It's just, I'm still in a bit of shock. My mind has been spinning, trying to process it all.
Take all the time you need.
That's just the thing, Hunter. We don't have time. There's no excuse. I must pull myself together. At any moment, my sister will unleash Chthon upon the planet. Yet Wanda is back in the library reading as if we were back to normal before Agatha passed. Half of me wishes she was here so I could ask her for guidance, for a way out of this mess.
And the other half?
Is glad she's not alive to endure the horrors of what a Chthon reign would bring. Still, I wonder what she would say if she was here.
I know one thing she would have wanted.
What's that?
To see this rift between you and Wanda finally healed.
I know. But I'm not quite ready for that. Not yet.
Just do not wait until the world is over to do it.
It may never happen then. Not in this life. I need to get my head together. Now that the Temple of Chthon is revealed, our options are dwindling.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Roger, Dodger. I'm not worried.
Why? Should I be worried?
saving my energy till we reach the I heard Lilith is kind of hot. Any of you dorks make a move yet? Getting it done any way we know how. I gotta say, the whole Hail Hydra thing is pretty stale. Got any new material? Here we go.
Whatever gets the job done.
Are we excited?
Sure enough.
The blood of heroes will sustain us.
Reinforcements.
I thought this was gonna be tough. Maybe they thought it was gonna be easy. Do we care?
You've still got some time. Tear them to shreds.
This should be good. And still reigning world heavyweight champion, Iron Man. Sure, why not?
I hope you're keeping score at home.
Love the effort.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
Yesterday. She bolsters our numbers.
You want some? Can't take much more of this.
Time is almost up. Do as much as you can.
I'm gonna get you! Elba's excelente!
Let's do it. Precisely what I needed.
I wasn't even trying that hard.
That'll work. How to improve the odds? Nothing personal. Okay, maybe a little personal. This shouldn't take long. Here we go.
We grow weak.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Alright guys, that was fun. Break. Some more of the story. Badass Team Marie.